What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. Welcome to our Friday night Mara meeting. Every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have a Mara meeting. So I am super glad to be here tonight. And I'm so glad that all of you guys are here tonight. What I'm going to do is I am going to get busy sharing this video to let everybody know that we're live. And then what we'll do is we'll read our Mara literature, and then we will get to sharing. And you guys can come up and share. Everybody is welcome to share tonight. Hey, Sky. So let me get what I want you guys to do while I'm doing all this technical stuff is, if you guys don't mind, go ahead and drop your sobriety date in the comment section below to let other people know that recovery is possible, and greet your neighbors and let everybody know that they're welcome here. And I will get my butt busy on the stuff that I need to do real fast. Okay, so let everybody know. Share on the stuff that I need to do. Hey, Merk, what's up, babe? So, tonight, you guys, I want to talk about the importance of fellowship and finding a home, a recovery home. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because last night I went to my first ever Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous meeting. And when I went there, one of the guys that leads the meeting, or he works at the facility that the meeting was held at, he was talking about fellowship and how it's important. And so it was his comment that inspired me to want to talk about this. And his name is Monty. So thank you, Sonia. I see you, girl. Sonia's over on Facebook letting everybody know that they can come over here and join us on YouTube, so that way they can comment. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to get the link and I'm going to drop it in the comment section. We'll read the literature. And then if you guys want to come up and share about your experience looking for a recovery home, or looking for a fellowship that you feel comfortable in, or maybe if you found one and you want to share about that, or if you want to share about how your week's going and maybe you've hit an accomplishment in your recovery that you want to share with everybody else. But I really want us to try and stay focused on the solution tonight. I know that sometimes we can get, I do the same thing. Sometimes it's easy to kind of get off topic or get on, talk about the problem. And so we all know what the problem is, right? Now what we got to learn to do is live in the solution and utilize our tools and our coping skills that we have learned through staying sober and working with others. So I am going to get the Mara literature pulled up, and I will get busy reading, and then we can start our meeting. Okay. All right. So okay, here we go, y'all. Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous. Do you use prescribed medication to treat various drug and alcohol use disorders? Many people who utilize evidence-based science to aid in their recovery sometimes feel uncomfortable in their day-to-day lives. Additionally, a multitude of people on this healing path have even felt unwelcome at traditional recovery meetings. We understand. At Mara, you are always welcome. Recovery is simply to recover from an unsafe lifestyle. Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous is a support group of people who believe in the value of medication as a means to recovery. We understand that our individual needs may not be the same, our backgrounds may not be the same, our futures may not be the same. However, our desire to live a safe lifestyle joins us together. Non-judgment is our code. Okay, so let's read the 12 steps. And then here we go. Y'all ready? The 12 steps of merit. We admitted that without help, we felt an inability to control our addiction and that our lives had become unmanageable. 2, we came to believe that, like all human beings, our power was limited and we needed to learn to let go and learn from others. 3, we made a decision to accept that we cannot control everything, assume a mindset of goodwill, seek the wisdom of responsible others, and discover our true voice within. 4, we made a searching and fearless inventory of our strengths, weaknesses, and misconceptions. 5, we admitted to ourselves without reservation and to another human being when we became ready and found the right person, the exact nature of our unhealthy behaviors and misconceptions. 6, we were entirely ready to listen to wise counsel and seek that still small voice within to guide us to change our behaviors which have been harmful to ourselves and others. 7, we humbly began the process of deep change so we could overcome our weaknesses. 8, we made a list of all persons we have harmed, became willing to make amends to them all, and to forgive those against whom we have held grudges. 9, we made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10, we continued to take personal inventory and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. 11, we sought through self-reflection and meditation to improve our awareness and understanding of ourselves and the world around us. And 12, as a result of these steps, we became aware of the still true voice within. We came to realize our purpose and help others find theirs. While the 12 steps and 12 traditions of Mara were inspired by AA's 12 steps and 12 traditions, they are not an adaptation. Rather, they were created specifically for this organization and should not be construed otherwise. AA is a program concerned only with the recovery of alcoholism and is not in any way affiliated with this fellowship. Okay, what's up, guys? I was just seeing everybody commenting, and I just wanted to get that read because I wanted to read that. Edna, I saw your comment, Edna, and if I was you, I would talk to my doctor, and I would talk to the doctor and get on a taper and taper as long and as low and slow as you can. That way you ease right off. Okay. Okay, so let me get that is from Mara. Also, let me read to you guys. If you guys are wanting to find a meeting in your area, I'm going to read to you guys where the meetings are at, what states. Okay, so there are meetings. Oh, this is online meetings. Okay, so we have online Zoom meetings. Every single day there's a Zoom meeting, you guys. Monday at 6:30 p.m. and 11 a.m., Tuesday at 7:30 p.m., Wednesday at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. and 8 p.m., Thursday at 11 a.m., 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m., Friday at noon, Saturday at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Saturday nights, I attend the meeting with Tina and Merck at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if any of you guys are like, I've never been to a Mara Zoom meeting and I don't want to go by myself, have no fear. We always, I try to go live about 5 or 10 minutes before that Zoom meeting starts, and then we all go over there together. But if you are in Patreon or Discord or in the Real Talk Recovery Facebook group, Merck always sends me the link, and I always share the link in those groups and on my community tab. So no matter what, if I'm not there, Merck will be there. And if Merck's not there, I'll be in there. Nicole's usually in there. Sky's always in there. Melissa's always in there. Misty's always in there. Nikki's always in there. There's always somebody from this channel in that Mara meeting on Saturday nights. So yeah, Jessica, girl, I got you all, sweetie. So let me tell y'all where there's some meetings in real life too. And that way, you guys, all you have to do is click the state, okay? And it'll show you what the address is. So we got meetings in Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Texas, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, Washington, and right here at Real Talk Recovery. So, all right, let's get started. Y'all ready? Let's do this. Okay. Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous. Non-judgment is our code. Let me get a link and then let's jam. Let's talk about recovery. Let's talk about what's working for us. Let's talk about fellowship. Let's talk about finding a place where we fit in. And I'm going to share with you guys my perspective on why it has been so important for me to find like-minded individuals to surround myself with. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to drop the link, and that means that you guys know anybody can come up and share. So, drum roll, please. Okay, so the importance of fellowship. Okay, so first of all, for me, the importance of finding other people that can understand me and know what it's like people that I can relate to. Okay, and so back when I was first trying to get into recovery, you guys, I was in and out of rehabs, right? I've been to five treatment centers, and they were all 30-day treatment centers. And I went in every treatment center I went into, you guys, I had every intention of staying sober. Like I went in there and I was like really wanted to get it this time, you know? And I think that most of us, when we go into treatment, like we're giving up, like we're tapping out. Like I know for me, like a lot of times going into treatment was like, I have been running the streets. I'm homeless. I have nowhere to live. I don't have any food. I don't got no clothes. I have no car to drive. Like I need to take a break. And treatment was somewhere I could go and be safe and get some food and find other people that understood what I was going through, you know? So in and out of treatment, in and out of treatment. But the first thing that I realized being in treatment and being around other addicts and alcoholics that were recovering, like people that were running the meetings, people that were the counselors that were teaching the classes, those were people that had years sober, and I was able to see them living their lives in recovery, you know, and working a job in the treatment industry and helping other people. And I remember sitting in the rehab and thinking, I don't know how they do that. Like, I'm never going to be able to do that. I'm never going to be able to get to that point where I can give back and help other people. And it was so inspiring to be able to see other people putting the tools and working and living their lives in recovery. It really helped me to want to change my life. But did that mean that I changed my life at that very moment? No. So when I got sober this last time, the only friend that I had was my husband. And when I first started out, I was going to a lot of Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, and I had two very good friends. Shout out to Christy and Heather if you're watching this right now. I had two good friends, Christy and Heather, who I could go to meetings with, and we would go walking together. We would go, hang out together. But those were my only two girlfriends. And as I stayed sober and as I progressed in my recovery, I started looking for people that were more like me, that were utilizing maintenance medication in their recovery. And I was trying to find people that I could sit down and I could talk with, and we could like relate to each other. But I had these great girlfriends, and bless their hearts, they were amazing. They were open-minded. They didn't judge me. They were so amazing to me. But you know how when you're sitting down with somebody and you want to share with them, but you like are embarrassed to share with them because they're not in the same spot you're at, you know? And so that's kind of how there was this like barrier between us, because I wanted to talk about other things that had to do with like my recovery and my treatment program that I was working with my doctor, you know? And so we weren't like aligning on that, you know? And so when I started this channel and then I found Mara, that's when I found other people that I could fellowship and we could talk, and it was like a miracle. You know, it was like finding your friend, your long lost best friend that you have been separated with. It was like finding a Siamese twin, or your twin that you were separated at birth, and then you find each other after like 15 years of being separated, and then y'all come together and it's like y'all are finishing each other's sentences. That's what it was like when I found Mara. Okay? It was like I found my long lost twin sister, and Mara was that for me. All you guys have been that for me. You guys have helped me so much to find people that I can relate to. And I never realized, I always thought in my mind that I thought all I need, hey, Jonathan, I thought all I need is my husband. That's all I need, right? I don't need anybody else. I don't need any friends. But as I've stayed sober longer, you guys, it has gotten so lonely. It's got so lonely just having my husband. Because if you guys haven't noticed yet, my husband's at work and I'm here by myself with my little boy. And so you guys, my Mara family, my Real Talk Recovery family, you guys have been who I relate to and who I talk to and who I connect with on a daily basis. And so that fellowship for me is crucial. Without the fellowship, without these live streams, I don't know if I would have stayed sober. I don't know if I would still be here. And you guys have helped me to stay accountable. That's another plus of having a fellowship, having a home group. This is our home group. You guys are my home, right? This is what we stick together. Hey, Hector. And you guys give me purpose, and you guys give me hope that what I'm doing is the right thing to do, and I got to just keep on pushing forward. You know, when I didn't have this group or the Mara, my first year, it was about my first year and a half of sobriety, maybe first 2 years of sobriety, I didn't have Mara, and I didn't have this channel or this connection, right? The importance of finding a recovery home, and the importance of fellowship. Connecting also. Yes, Cece. And so, you know how they say that the opposite of addiction is connection? When I was in my active addiction, I wasn't connecting with anybody. It was just me and my husband, and me and my husband weren't even connecting, you guys. We were just going through the motions. We were on autopilot, you know? And so it's like now I'm forming healthy relationships and healthy connections. Do you guys understand that when I got home last night, I know I might be talking about it and y'all are like sick and tired of talking about it. But after going and being around just the couple of people that were at that Mara meeting last night, going around and being around those other people that understood what I was saying and could relate to what I was sharing in that meeting at the Mara meeting last night, I was high all day today, you guys. I was on a high. I felt so great. I felt like this is the beginning of something amazing. And I didn't realize how much I needed to be around other people that were like me, other people that were experiencing recovery in the same way I was experiencing it. We're experiencing it together. Do you know what I'm saying? And any of you guys are more than welcome to come up and share. That's why I linked it. I linked that link that's in the chat, and then I'll put it here too, you guys. I'll put it in, there you go. I'll put it in the Facebook chat too. When I don't have other people to be accountable to, when I don't have a crew of people, right? Then what happens is my addiction, I don't know about you guys, but my addiction likes to kind of like sneak in sometimes, right? And tell me, you don't really need those people. Girl, you don't really need to go to that meeting. Let me tell y'all. So yesterday I made the commitment. Like the minute I talked to Monty on the phone, I was like, I'll be there. I'll be there. And then my addiction started coming in and saying, you know, you don't want to go to the meeting tonight. 5:30 is so late. You could be laying in bed, putting your feet up, relaxing. I could be eating bonbons and chocolates and Zuzus and Wham Whams, and my husband can be rubbing my feet in bed. Just skip the meeting. You don't need fellowship. You don't need a connection. Just stay at home, relax. That's what my addiction does to me. And then I say to my addiction, oh, addiction, that sounds really nice. I would love to relax today. Oh, yeah, my feet do need to be rubbed. You're right, addiction. And then I sit there a little bit, and then I hear you guys, I hear my Real Talk Recovery family in my head saying, Nicole, you know what you got to do? You got to keep snitching on your addiction. You got to tell on your addiction. Don't let it run you. And so I jumped up out of bed and I called my cousin Bobby and I told her how I was going to go to that meeting and I was excited to go and meet everybody there. And then she got me on the phone and we were talking about how far we both have come and how I'm sober now and she's sober now. And, you know, like how proud of me she is and how proud of I am of her. And it got me all excited. And I said, you know what? I'm going to that meeting. And I went. And one of the things that I'm so afraid of all the time, you guys, is people like judging me or not liking me or thinking I'm fat. Like, I don't know why I'm like that. I'm very insecure. I'm working on it. I really, really am working on it, you guys, but I still struggle with this. I swear to God, when I pulled up to that building last night, I was so sweaty under my armpits because I was so nervous. And I walked in and I was just like, hey, what's up, you guys? You know what I mean? Like, I was just so nervous though. But I am so glad that I went. And I'm so glad that I'm finding a fellowship of people that I can relate to. And I want to bring you guys with me. And I want all of us to find that connection and that fellowship with other people. You know what I mean? I want us to all be able to connect with somebody that understands us, you know? It was just like a miracle to be able to be with other people who understood me and that we could relate to each other. It felt like it was just felt so good, you guys. And so I want to encourage you all. If you're in recovery and you have done everything and you feel like there's some, hey Michelle, and you feel like there's some missing piece, and you haven't started going to like outside meetings like Mara, or maybe if you are an addict or an alcoholic that utilizes abstinence-based treatment and you haven't started going to like an outside like recovery fellowship like Celebrate Recovery or a 12-step fellowship or anything where you can be with other people who you can relate with, right? If you haven't taken that next step in your recovery, like I really want to encourage you to try it because it is the best feeling in the whole wide world. And 5 years ago when I got sober, I was really involved in Alcoholics Anonymous. But as I've stayed sober and because I am on medication assisted treatment, I felt like I didn't fit there. Do you know what I'm saying? I felt like that wasn't my home. And it wasn't anything that any of those people at the meetings here in Little Rock, Arkansas, AA meetings here, they're the shit. Everybody there is amazing. Like they have never judged me there at all. Here in Little Rock, it's very, very open-minded and everybody's always been kind to me. But I still had this like, I don't fit here kind of feeling. And so when I found Mara online, it was like the missing puzzle piece. It was like I fit right in there. I plugged right in. And that's what I did. The moment I found Mara and Jeff, you guys, I plugged right in. I got right involved. I asked Jeff, what can I do? How can I help? Can I facilitate a meeting? Can I ask people to join? Can I tell other people about it? Can I share about it on my Facebook page? Like, I just got right in the middle and got busy and tried to get in the middle of the fellowship of Mara. But for me, because there wasn't that in-person Mara meeting that I could go to here in Little Rock, I was still missing that puzzle piece, And so being able to go and fellowship, even though I've only been one time now, but I'm going. The next meeting is July 17th. And I really want to encourage anybody in Arkansas who is like a peer support specialist or a counselor at a treatment center or one of these MAC clinics. If you haven't been to a Mara meeting and you have people that you work with that are on maintenance medication, I want to encourage you to share the meeting with them and come yourself to that meeting on July 17th. It's at 5:30 p.m. on Financial Parkway, 11219 Financial Parkway Center. And anybody that wants to have more information or needs a ride or wants to come hang out with me, I will take you with me. I will come pick you up. I will meet you outside the door, okay? Okay, so Misty says, what do you need to create your own Mara meeting? Yes, we do know. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to contact Jeff and Shelly Kamen. And if any of you guys don't know who that is, I can send you their information. And then he will be able to send you the literature that you can read during your meeting. And it's a meeting format. Yeah. And then you can start your meeting. And they are so amazing. They just want us to remember that, non-judgment is our code. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we're about, is non-judgmental recovery. But other than that, you can start a meeting and he can put your meeting on the website. That way people will know and they'll be able to find you. And so I just feel like, you guys, we have to spread the word about Mara, and we have to, encourage people that, don't feel like they have a home because they're on maintenance, that there is a place for them. This is our place. And it's like we have our own home now. Oh, girl. Here's Sky, y'all.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
This is a good topic.
Good.
So, I get so nervous. Sorry. Like, I know what I was going to say, and now my mind's totally blank. So I've utilized community and fellowship so much in these past 47 days. There have been so many instances where I would have relapsed if it wasn't for all of you guys. And so locally, I reached out to, I used to go to NA, but I know they're not going to support Kratom, which I am on Kratom. And you know how, like, in the fellowship, people come and go all the time? So the last time I went was probably January, February, maybe right before COVID hit. And I would ask the people that were there years ago, where's Sam? Where's this one? Where's that one? And they'd say, well, we hear they're well, but they don't come, they haven't been around, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of reached out to a few that I used to be friendly with, and they're still sober. Not all of them were, but some were still sober. And one was on Suboxone. One is on medical marijuana. And then one is abstinent. And they like do shamanic stuff, like fire ceremony, just like they have their own little network. So I kind of tapped into all of that.
Uh-huh.
And this week I thought I found the perfect roommate. Remember I sent you his picture and he was hot?
Yes, honey.
And I'm not being trampy. I would never sleep with you. But it's a bonus, right?
Right. Girl, when you sent me that picture, I was like, hello.
I know. It's probably good that it didn't work out. So it was too good to be true. And I just found out he has a very disturbing, violent past, and I can't take the chance. And he's going through a divorce, and I know it's going to be really stressful, and I just can't take that chance. I'm all alone here, and I can't, like, I don't want to feel unsafe in my own home.
Right.
So I followed my gut when I dug a little bit deeper, and sure enough, so I got out of it, and that's great. And now I'm looking at others, but it was really crushing to me. I had already told my family, and I was like, I found a roommate who's actually handy, and blah blah blah. So whatever. I had a rough couple of days, and I did reach out to a lot of people. And when I'm going through a hard time, and I can't access anybody, I'll jump on a 24-hour NA meeting. Because there's always a lifeline somewhere. There always is.
Right. It's just it's what you're willing to do, and you have been willing to jump in and get involved. And like that's why I try to stress to everybody, like,
you're blurry.
Come and be in the middle. Don't watch from the sidelines. Like I can only share and like encourage and suggest, right? I'm just one person. I'm just here to kind of like drive the bus a little bit. You know what I mean? But it's really up to you what you put into it. If you want to get involved and want to be a part of the community, like get in where you fit in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Today I hung out with one of those girls, and it was really nice. So, yeah, I'm just really, really, the one thing that's changed for me is relapsing is no longer an option. It was always an option for me because it was 5 feet away in the cabinet. And this time it's not. And we all know that I can easily get it, but I made this like mental block. Just I can't relapse. It's not an option anymore. So what do I do? Like I won't drag this out. I promise.
No, you're fine.
Like one day during my work day, I was feeling so blue and blah that I literally put my out of office on and I got on the treadmill for 20 minutes. And I hate cardio, but I was desperate to get the juices flowing. I was desperate. I am kind of doing whatever I need to do. And Merck said once in the comments, you never have to pick up again. You don't. And I know that now.
I think it's pretty phenomenal that you're like working out and trying to get your endorphins and your dopamine pumping through that, because you're basically what you've done is you've identified that getting high, you did that to change the way you felt at that moment. So let's say you told, I have a lot of chores to do and I need to get them done. So I know that if I take these pills, it's going to give me energy because I just don't feel like doing these chores today. And so you know that's what's going on, is that you're using those pills and drugs to change the way you feel, even if it's to get a task done, if it's because you're having a depression. So now you're like, okay, I'm not feeling well. I don't like the way I'm feeling. What can I do to change the way I feel in a healthy way? Well, I'm going to go get high. I'm going to go get a runner's high. Damn it.
You literally have a new perspective on your life when you have that, when your blood's flowing and you got that dopamine pumping. Suddenly I'm like, okay, I make that phone call now to that bitch.
Yeah.
It's another thing I learned. Someone said recently too, the blues that you have in early recovery are like false blues. I mean, they're real, but they're only because your brain is getting used to, like, the only way that's going to pass is if you keep going forward, not back.
Right. Your brain's healing. That's what it is. And so going through it, you have to go through those feelings. You can't go around them. You can't go under them. You can't avoid them. You have to go through them.
Yep.
Hold on. My dog's barking.
Okay.
There you go. That's Paco telling me he wanted to go outside.
one more thing I want to share is that during the night I was listening to this YouTube thing, like I don't even know what it was, just like to help me fall asleep. And then sometimes it will go into another video and another video. And in the middle of the night, because I'm a light sleeper still, an audio of a book by Louise Hayes came on. And I had so many freaking epiphanies. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing, but the book is called "The Power Is Within You," and she talks about how important it is to watch what comes out of our mouth. Even when you make fun of yourself and put yourself down in a funny way, your subconscious doesn't know the difference. You know,
I do that all the time.
The more I say, "Oh, I'm so klutzy," the more I'm going to trip, the more I'm going to drop stuff. So, you know, I'm a big believer in all of that, and it's working. I'm really starting to watch my words, and it makes a huge difference.
It's true though. I do the same thing, and it's because I'm deflecting with humor. Like I feel like if I laugh or I make a joke about my weight before anybody else can, then I beat them to the punch. You know what I mean? And so that's my way of like not letting other people have the power to make me feel bad about my being overweight. So I say it myself so nobody else can say it first. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
But it's not good for me to be doing that, because instead I should be saying I'm beautiful. No matter what size I am, I'm a beautiful, smart, loving, kind, patient, amazing woman. You know what I mean?
I'm healthy. You know?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, when you go from being an active addiction and being real skinny, real skinny, and then you gain a bunch of weight, and then it's like I'm caught. My mind is still skinny. Do you know what I'm saying? But my body is not. So it's like today, listen to this. Today I went shopping because I had to buy a bathing suit because we're going to the lake, and I'm not going to wear my shorts and a t-shirt. I'm wearing a damn bathing suit.
Good for you.
And so I went into Target to get a bathing suit, and girl, I'm busy weenie yellow polka dot bikinis. And I was like, Nicole, you can get a bikini, but it's not going to fit like it did whenever you were an itsy bitsy. You know what I mean? So I got a little bikini, and then I got like this little tank top kind of thing. And just because I wanted to try on the bikini for like, just to see it with my own eyes. And I was like, okay, I see where I see where I'm at. I see where I can get to and where I need to be. And then I got my little modest, it's a black tankini, but it's like a tank top, and then it has the bottom. So it doesn't show my stomach. It just shows my legs and my arms, and then, a little bit of my boobies up here, but it's like all black. And then I got this like see-through black, cover up to wear over it, and some cool sunglasses and some black flip flops. So and I got a black floppy hat, so I can look like one of those Kentucky Derby girls.
That's perfect.
But I seriously, when I walked in, it was like my mind is still skinny Nicole, and I'm like, I went and got this little bikini, and then I went in and put it on, and I was like, ah!
No, you have to keep that mindset. That you're thin. You have to, because you're going to become that. Like
Exactly.
The more I say I look like Steven Adler, the more I'm going to see him when I look in the mirror.
You are beautiful, Sky.
I have to cut that shit out.
We are the same way. We make fun of ourselves.
Yeah, and really, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to my life. Finally.
You're doing so good. 47 days sober.
I haven't said I'm looking forward to my life in a million, it's a beautiful thing. All right, let me go because I'm getting choky.
Okay, I love you, girl.
See you in a minute.
All right, bye. 47 days. Sky's got 47 days, you guys. And I know what she means when she says, like, I haven't said I'm looking forward to my life. Like, we dreaded our life for so many years. And so now it's like such a good feeling to be alive and to be in recovery and to have friends that are in recovery. And you know what I'm saying? Like, It's a miracle, you guys. We are all miracles, and it makes my heart so happy to be a part of this with you guys because you all help me so much every single day. I'm so grateful for you guys. Okay, so oh, Sam, you're skinny girl. I love seeing all you warriors here. Having a place where you can find someone who can relate is so important. That is so right, Cece. I know. I'm so proud of her. 47 days is a huge accomplishment, you guys. Okay, so you know what I want to do? I want to do a reading with you guys. Do y'all want to do a reading? Hold on just a second. And if anybody wants to, I linked it. Okay. If anybody wants to come up and share, y'all know y'all are more than welcome. I'm going to find a reading for us. Yeah, anybody's welcome to come up here and share. Okay. Okay. January, February, March, July 3rd. Okay. We also, you know what we need to do, you guys? We need to reflect. What's up, Tiffany? I see you, girl. We need to reflect on this time last year. Okay. July 3rd. No, July 3rd of 2015. I'm hungry. Okay, baby, I'm doing my meeting right now. I'll feed you after I'm done. July 3rd of 2014 was the day before my son was born. My little boy was born July 4th, 2014. He was born at, I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and he was 7 pounds, 9 ounces, 21 inches long. And when I gave birth to my son, I was under the influence of methamphetamine, oxys, Xanax, all kinds of shit. And I'm not proud of that, you guys. I'm not proud of that at all. But when I gave birth to my son, I was so afraid that they were going to take him from me. And that night, a miracle happened. And I was able to stay in the hospital with my son and take him home with me 2 days later. And I took my son home with me, and I tried my damnness to white knuckle sobriety. And I tried so hard, but I failed miserably. I failed miserably, and I relapsed. And when I relapsed, I went off the deep end. And then July 3rd of 2015, Child Protective Services took my son. July 3rd of 2015, I went into rehab. So this date, today, 5 years ago, is the anniversary of me going to treatment and getting the life-saving help that I needed. Hey, Jackie, what's up, girl? So let's talk about it. July 3rd, 2015, I had to drive my son and haul his belongings up to Child Protective Services and hand them my son. And for me, you guys, that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. It was miserable. And you know what? Fuck how I felt. My son was probably so scared. He was just about to turn 1 year old. And I couldn't even take care of my son. That's how strung out I was. You know, it's not even about how I felt. All I could think about was my selfish ass. My son had to go and be with strangers, with a foster family. I'm so grateful that God has cloaked my son's mind to where my son doesn't remember any of it. And I am so grateful for that, you guys, because I have so much guilt. and so much shame from having my son taken from me that I don't know if how I would be able to explain it to him. And God has just touched his little mind, and he doesn't remember that, and he doesn't remember any of it. And I'm just so grateful, you guys, because it makes it so much easier for me to be able to be the mom I am today, But this was the day I went into treatment 5 years ago. And the reason why my sobriety date is July 13th? Because I was getting high on Xanaxes for 10 days in treatment. So July 13th is when I stopped doing that. And so that's why my sobriety date is not July 3rd. Can y'all believe that crazy crap? I was such a nut. Okay, let's do this just for today meditation. Are y'all ready? What's up, everybody? I see all you guys in here. Thank you so much for being here. And I dropped the link in the chat. If anybody feels led to come up and share, come on up. You're more than welcome to share about how your week is going. You can share about fellowship and finding a recovery family. You can share about your sobriety, anything you want to share about. Okay, experience, the best teacher. Being still inexperienced and having just made conscious contact, it is not probable that we are going to be inspired at all times. That's from page 87 in the AA book. Some say that experience is the best teacher, but I believe that experience is the only teacher. I have been able to learn of my higher power's love for me only by the experience of my dependence on that love. At first, I could not be sure of his direction in my life, but now I see that if I am to be bold enough to ask for his guidance, I must act as if he has provided it. I frequently ask my higher power to help me remember that he has a path for me. So, sorry, my boobs are sweating, y'all. Too much information, Nicole. Experience. So how many of you guys are like me and you only learn from experience? How many of you guys hit your head on the wall a million times? How many of you guys put your hand in the hot flame? Burn me. That's me all the time. Nancy!
Hi.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay. Yes, you finally get to see me.
I am so happy to see your little face.
I am okay. Let me turn the volume down.
Oh, I can't hear you. Nope. Can you hear me? Nope. Nope. Oh no, it was perfect when you first came on. Nope. Hey, sign back on and then come back on. I'm gonna do that, and then click back on, Nancy. I'll kick you and then come back on. Okay, she'll be right back, you guys. So, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Hey, everybody. Tonight's topic, yes, sweaty breasts. Big titty problems. Esther, new name. Hey, sexy Sadie. Esther, what are you doing, girl? Hey, girl. Okay, here we go, Nancy. Let me hear you now. Say something.
Do we get it now?
Yes, yes.
And you can hear me. Okay. Okay. Now I want to tell you my hospital story.
Okay.
So, what was throwing me is that I'm echoing, and I don't know how. That's okay. My daughter in the back.
Do you have a TV or anything on behind you, like your phone or anything open behind you?
Oh, should I get rid of the mirror?
Probably. And then I don't think it'll echo.
Is that better?
I don't know.
I'm not echoing now. And I
There
can
you
just
go.
see you. There we are. Now we're perfect. Okay. Now what it is okay. On Sunday, my daughter was in the hospital. She was hauled in by the cops because she beat the crap out of her baby daddy. They've been together for 6 years, and she's been pregnant 5 times by him. Now this is her 3rd one. She's still pregnant. I thought she was miscarrying, but she's not. She's okay. So there's that.
That's good.
Yeah. So we thought she was. It wasn't. She's okay. But what I wanted to say is how badly she was treated when she was there. And they were awful to her. In fact, they even told her that when she she was there because she was under psych.
Okay.
They put her in psych. And so, but she was bad. I mean, she has rapid cycling bipolar disorder. And that's my daughter who's using meth, who we would have never been able to get together if it hadn't been for you. Believe it or not. That's how we got talking, was because of you.
That's awesome.
So I was there with her for probably, I don't know many hours. So it was a long time. And so they were treating her awful. In fact, they told her that she would be better if I'm trying to think of the words. She would be better in the psych ward if she wanted to be better. Now, she told us together that she had been admitted to the psych ward 9 times. 9 times. And she goes, do you think I want to be this way? Do you think I want to be locked in the psych ward?
No.
Yeah. So she lost it. She's like these people. So we told her don't have any more men in, because that was the whole issue, that there was a guys. Like, I mean, she literally beat the crap out of him. So I'm gonna calm down now. So I'm asked to leave. She goes ballistic when I'm told to go. In fact, when they tell me to leave, I wear oxygen when I move around. They said, well, you didn't wear your oxygen when you were sitting there. You don't need oxygen. I was like, excuse me? I know I need oxygen. You don't need to tell me I don't need oxygen. So they were giving me a hard time when I'm leaving. And I have to lock stuff in my locker because they wouldn't let me carry anything. They wouldn't let me carry. I had to lock up my oxygen tank the first time I was in there.
Really?
I had to finally I took it out because they were wearing perfume and I was hacking up storm. So so I was like, no, I gotta bring an oxygen tank because you had to wear perfume. So in a hospital, you don't wear perfume in a hospital, lady.
I am so glad that you and your daughter have been able to come together like that after her. I didn't realize that you were able to help you. So you've been able to help her? Has she been able to get sober from it?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. So I left. And when I left, they pushed me out of the hospital. They literally took me and pushed me out of the hospital. When she left, 6 people were in her room. 6. And then 2 cops came and took her and strapped her down. Grabbed her jaw, and strapped her down to a gurney to sedate her. They kept her there for 3 days. No treatment. Just in the ER. Without treatment. So what I wanted to say, the reason I have this story, is that I got on the phone that next day and I called NAMI, which is the National Alliance Mental Illness, and I got on that phone and they told me who to call. We called patient advocate and we filed a complaint against the person who made that. We filed a complaint against the hospital against the way she was treated. We got her inpatient treatment because their original they were going to do was just leave her in there, keep her sedated, and then put her in jail.
Yeah.
They weren't going to treat her because they said, oh, she's just bad mentally okay. They thought she was on meth. They didn't think she was bipolar because she was acting like she was on meth.
Mm-hmm.
She was flying off the handle. She was throwing things out the room. She was screaming. So, but yeah, oh yeah, it was bad. But I called her people when she was pregnant, got them involved. In fact, it was after that I called them that she got moved into the room and got help. Now she ended up going to jail today. They released her.
Oh, that's good.
She's not even in jail anymore. They let her go on a bond, on a release on her own recognizance, but it's a $50,000 bond.
Wow.
So she can't mess up. But in the bond, she can't have any contact with her ex, which is fine. She's been trying to get a restraining order against him. But she was too sick because of the pregnancy to go. The social workers working with her. She's got all her old case managers were calling. We're getting all kinds of people.
That's good.
Yeah, but
Good.
he won't give the kids back. He took her phone. He took her keys in her apartment. This was all because he went over and he wouldn't leave. And she asked him to leave, and he wouldn't leave.
You were right. He doesn't.
And so so he stood there and let her beat him up and then called the police. And that's what this whole thing was about. So she tried to get the kids back today, and she got her phone back, but he didn't give the charger. Or the keys. So the police have to get the keys, but he can't talk to her. So he's mad that he can't talk to her. So he's refusing to give the kids back. So we have to wait to try to get an emergency custody hearing to get the kids back. Well, we're working on that. But
how old are her kids?
The kids, the oldest is going to be 7, and the youngest is 5. And like I said, she's pregnant. Again.
Oh my God. And they probably want to be with their mom.
Oh yeah. It's been, but she's happy she's not in jail.
I'm happy she's not in jail too. That way you guys, like you said, you can take the proper steps to getting those kids back legally and in y'all's possession where they'll be safe. And then, like, my best advice would be stay away from him, distance yourself from him, and just go through the courts from now on, you know?
Oh, that's what we're doing. We're going through all the state agencies and the police, and it's kind of hard when he's the one that's instigating everything. And that's what makes it so hard. It's hard for her to be alone when he keeps coming over.
Yeah, I totally understand. My sister is bipolar, and you text me later and I'll give you my sister's phone number so they can talk, because my sister has a guy that she was like in a relationship with for many, many years, and they had the same kind of dynamic back and forth. And she's finally been able to walk away from that relationship, and she is like so much happier now.
Oh, that's good. You know? I'm glad to hear that. So, but that has been the story I've been wanting to tell.
I'm so happy to see your face, Nancy. I am so glad to see you. It's like I feel like I've been talking to you forever, and I haven't known what you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it hasn't really been that long.
It makes me feel bad because you know who I am, but I don't know who I am.
You don't know who I am. And you had no idea. See, it's like this hair is all gray and all that. I'm only 54.
You're beautiful. You're a silver fox.
That's right.
Look at mine. I'm getting the silver, like it's going to be all silver right here. Just wait. I'm going to have a skunk stripe. True story.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you go and let other people talk.
All right, Nancy, love you.
Okay. Love you too. Okay.
Okay, y'all, we get to put our names with our faces. That's Miss Nancy, aka Nab. And so, Nancy, I'm just glad that your daughter is safe with you, and that you guys are working to get those babies and for them to be safe. And if your daughter's listening, listen up, daughter. Take care of yourself. You are pregnant right now. You need to be taking care of your body, taking care of eating plenty of nutrients, staying hydrated, relaxing, put your feet up. You know, you're pregnant and you're carrying precious cargo. So you just try to do the best you can to relax. If you're struggling and you need support, you come and hang out with us. Be here with us. Be where the positivity is at. Because all that negative crap, it just is gonna bring you down. You know what I mean? Being around people that are negative is just it's gonna bring you down. So distance yourself from him and stay with us. Stick with us, sister. Hey, what's up, Corrales? How you doing, honey? Okay, let me drop the link in the chat. If anybody else wants to come up and share, you're more than welcome to. We're going to go over an hour today, you guys, because I'm just having a good time and I just want to chit chat with everybody. But I had gotten a text message today from Misty. And Misty, I love you, girl. Thank you for checking on me. She had said that she was so happy that I found the Mara meeting yesterday and that she could tell that I really needed it. And so I want you guys to understand, people that are, hey, Sam, what's up, baby? I'm glad you found the channel too. You're come on in, be with us in the family. Hey, Wendy. I can be up here and I can give of myself to you guys, and that's great. And it helps me. I love being of service, but I need to be able to plug into a network of people that can help feed my soul. And so I've been running on fumes, you guys. I don't think, and I don't want you guys to feel like I'm trying to make you feel bad or anything, but I just want y'all to understand something. I go live every night on this channel. Okay. Hey, Julie, come on up, girl. I just dropped the link in the chat. I go live every night on this channel. Okay. And I stand up here. I try to keep a happy face. I try to be a good positive influence. I try to encourage you guys and help you guys, stay positive and help you with your sobriety. And so, but I'm just one human being. Okay. And so every single day I upload a video. There's some days where I upload 2 videos a day. Okay. And there's other days where I've gone live on my channel 3 times in a day. All right. And so I'm only one person and I'm doing the best I can to give you guys all I can and more. And so I hope you guys realize how much I really do on this channel and how there's not really a lot of channels where you're going to get this interaction all day, every day. And so I just want people to understand that I work really hard. Hey, Julie. Hey, girl.
Hey,
what's up?
Hi. How are you guys?
You are so. Hi there. Hi, guys.
You guys
are so beautiful. Hey, babies.
Hi.
Hi.
Y'all are going to be famous.
Say hi.
Hi.
What's up, Nicole? Guys.
I saw your comment the other day. I think it was yesterday on that you got on your medicine.
Yeah, I got on Suboxone. I've been 8 days off of pills.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I feel so darn good, you guys. It's like this is a new world for me, you guys. 20 years on pain pills. Yeah.
That is so awesome. Okay, tell us how it's different. Let me hear it.
So it's different in a lot of ways. Like I've been able to I'm able to pay attention to all the kids now. My anger has disappeared. I used to be so angry all the time. I don't know if it was because I was always looking for pills, and even when I had pills in my pocket, I was stressing about the next day. Like, fuck, where am I gonna find them?
Yep.
It's opened up my mind. I'm a lot clearer now. I'm able to save money, you guys. I don't know if I told you guys, but I had $20 a few days ago after I got clean, and I went to the Dollar General, I think, and I was able to buy stuff for the house. The old Jules would have been like, no, I'm saving this money for the next batch of pills that I get. And I think it's pretty sad that that's how us addicts think, you know? But it's just opened up my mind a lot. I've been able to like talk to my friends into it. They're like, God, we see a huge difference in you.
I'm so
You know, I
proud of you.
lost this one chick that I was talking to. She goes, oh, you need to humble yourself. You're in such, you're on cloud 9. I'm like, are you serious? Instead of you being happy for me, and I'm not the type of friend that's like, oh, you're on pills. Oh, that's nasty. No, because I've been on them for 20 years. I'm still an addict. I'm a recovering addict. And at the end of the day,
listen, of course you're happy. You went from being chained to pills where you had to, like you said, wake up, make sure I have enough for today. If I don't have enough for today, then I have to find how I'm going to get some more. And then I imagine you were probably like I was. When I was on pills, I would take so many that I would be nodding out all day. And so I wasn't able to take care of my little boy. That's why he got taken away from me, because I was the whole time that he was, I was supposed to be taking care of him. And so being able to take care of your babies, wake up with them, cook breakfast, go outside and play at the park. I totally understand.
It feels so good.
Now listen to me. You have got to plug into a community and get involved, because this is good. Look, you're going to do great. You're already on the right track, but you're going to need support, because there's going to come a day where you're hanging out and that thought's going to come into your mind. Oh, I need a pill. Or you might run into somebody you used to buy them from, at the gas station or something. And that thought can hit you like a ton of bricks. And so you need to have support and other people that you can reach out to no matter what time, day or night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I am into it, and plus I'm already getting counseling. My first session. Yeah. Good. It's next to my psych, but I am looking into like some kind of AA or something, or I don't know, NA or whatever they have.
Do Mara with us. Are you in California?
I'm in Oklahoma.
Okay, let me see if there's a meeting in Oklahoma, because you'll love Mara. Like it's basically created for us. It's Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous, and it's a 12-step fellowship for men and women that are utilizing maintenance medication in their recovery. And so it's all about non-judgment and all-inclusive recovery. So let me find Oklahoma. Hold on, because I'm telling you. Oh, come on now. We need Ohio. Okay, so there's no Oklahoma meeting. So you know what that means? We need to start one.
Yeah.
You need to create one. And you could start it. Do you have friends that are on Suboxone, or people at your clinic that are on it?
I only know one person that put me on the Suboxone game, but that's it.
Okay. Do you go to like a big clinic where there's other people there, or no?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe you could talk to your counselor, and I'll send you the link to Mara. Talk to your counselor, show her the website, and tell her that you want to start a meeting there, and you can start one at the clinic, and people can come to it, and you'll see it'll change your life, girl. If you could be the leader of it, like I am here. You could have your own like thing in Oklahoma. That's what helped me. It helped me so much to like start this, and now it's like I love it,
Right. Yeah, you can tell me you're happy, Nicole. I'm really happy.
And that
I'm happy. I feel so much better. So yesterday, I do have a question about the Suboxone. So you know how you were saying about the spitting and swallowing?
Uh-huh.
I'm a swallower. No, I'm just kidding. I've been spitting it out. And I noticed that there's a big change, like you said. You know, not the medicine. I haven't, spit out the medicine, but I'm spitting out the residual that's left in my mouth.
Yep.
Am I doing it right? Like,
well, okay, so you let it dissolve in your mouth like 10, 15 minutes, however long it takes to dissolve completely. And then I usually look underneath my tongue in the mirror, and I won't even see anything left. No orange, nothing. And I just spit it out, because everything is going into your system through those capillaries underneath your tongue. So the residual is just the waste. It's just the filler and the color, the food coloring that makes it, whatever it is. And you can just spit that out. And then what it helped me is what I was having headaches, and I was constipated. When I first started Suboxone, it backed me up so bad. I stopped swallowing my spit, and I started spitting like I was supposed to, and started drinking water and doing fiber and Miralax, and I eat yogurt, and I poop every day, girl.
That's good. Yeah. Getting better with my diet.
Have you noticed that has it made you backed up or anything yet, or no?
My reproduction system's already messed up because of being on the pills for 20 years or longer. But I've always been just not normal. I'm not a regular person. I'm just, so hopefully it'll start helping,
Because listen, if you already struggled with being a regular, then you need to be drinking lots and lots of water, because you do not want to get backed up and then be hurting for like 3 or 4 days, because that's what happened to me at the beginning. And so,
I don't want to hurt.
Oh, horrible, awful.
Yeah, I know that mess hurts.
So tell me this, how many milligrams of Suboxone are you on?
So she has me on 1 a day, which is 8 milligrams.
Has that been holding you?
It's helping me a lot. So what I do is I take a half. I'll take a 4, and then in the evening I'll take the other 4. So
That's
1
perfect.
is good, actually. Yep, 1 is good.
That's perfect, because that's how I did it. Splitting the dose for me, it helped me, because taking half in the morning, and then I don't know what it is about my addict mind, but by the end of the day, I'm like, I need my other half. You know what I mean? So taking it and having it made it to where I didn't overtake it, because at the beginning I was struggling with overtaking it, thinking I needed more when I didn't really need more. So you're doing the right thing by halving it, so that way you don't go in that mindset where I need more.
Right. I know the first 3 days when I got clean, oh my God, it took me three Suboxones for the first 3 days. So I ran out 2 days early, and the doctor goes, my pharmacy, they're so cool. I called them a few days ago, and they're like, so why are you out a few days early? And I explained to them, I said, I had to dose myself and get off of the pills. So I was still feeling withdrawal. So I had to kind of dose myself, which the doctor had recommended. And now I'm only on 1 a day. So my pharmacy was really cool, and they were able to let me get by with it. And they even filled my script and everything. So people have been working with me. Like even the pharmacy in our town goes, because it's really small out here in Oklahoma. And they know me, and he goes, Jules, we're so proud of you. You've been here since 2012. And since you've been at this pharmacy, you've been all on opiates, oxys, Percocets, anything and everything that has opiates. They're like, we're so proud of you. Even for the pharmacist to say that, I was like, good God, that's wild. Stuff.
Yeah,
that's wild.
That's because they probably already see a change in you.
Probably, I don't know, but I feel so good, you guys. It's amazing. It's a godsend medication. It's godsend.
I'm so happy, girl. I'm so proud of you, for real. And you know what? Just promise me that, like, when you get ready, if for some reason, like a year from now or 6 months from now or however long from now, when you say, okay, I feel like I'm ready to get off Suboxone, promise me that you'll talk to your doctor and you'll take it slow. You won't say, I'm ready to get off, and then just jump off, because I want you to make sure that you always talk to your doctor, always talk to your counselor, always make sure that you get a second opinion when it comes to decisions that you're wanting to make, because at the beginning, you're going to feel so great and you're going to want to make big decisions like, oh, it's been 2 months and I feel great. I don't need these Suboxones anymore. And then what can happen is, well, like a lot of people happens to them, they try to jump off cold turkey and then they're so sick and then they relapse. So always, always, always talk to your doctor. And if you're like feeling some type of way or you're struggling, you know, you can always come here, hit me up, text me, and I'll do anything I can to support you.
Definitely, I promise you.
Okay. Okay, because I want you to succeed, girl.
Yep. So really fast, and the reason I decided to make this quick decision on like getting off of my pills, this is what happened to me in April. My husband and I, we were looking for some pills. He takes pills for his knee. He has a really messed up knee. So we were out of our script. We decided to hit up, well, I hit this one nurse up. I'm a nurse, and I hit her up. I work with her, and she usually used to sell her script. She goes, no, but my boyfriend has some oxys. I'm like, well, what's up with him? He sold us $300 worth of $200 worth of pills. And we get home and we take one. He takes one. I let the babies go outside and play. My man goes within 20 minutes. He went to check on me, and I was in the living room blue, completely blue. So he decided like to start, sternum rubbing me, CPR. Like he brought Narcan. By the grace of God, Narcan is also a freaking lifesaver. Narcan saved my ass. He was going through his overdose while he was trying to take care of me. And I think that was like my rock bottom moment, but I still kept using afterward. And then May, June, 2 months after, I was like, you know what? I can't keep doing this to my body. I can't. Because every pill we kept getting, I kept like being iffy about. I kept being skeptical, being paranoid. I wasn't even comfortable buying the pills anymore. Right. Right. And so
yeah, I know.
Once you're like tired, you're tired. And I was tired, and I'm glad I got tired. That was it. That was it. So I encourage everyone that is struggling out there just to give it a try. You never know. A month ago, I was struggling really, really, really bad, and now I'm just a whole different person.
He wants your cheekies, Mom.
He does want my cheekies. It is so funny. They're all breastfed babies.
Nathaniel was the same way. Nathaniel was the same way forever. Lord, he's still like that. I'm like, Nathaniel. He goes, they're just like pillows, Mom.
My God, that is hilarious. Hey, that is damn crazy. All my babies were breastfed, but yeah, I'm glad I made this decision, Nicole.
I'm proud of you, girl. Look at those beautiful kids you have. You're a beautiful girl. You have a beautiful family. Hey, baby, you deserve this, and your babies deserve you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
now they have their mom fully present.
Yeah,
you're going to be unstoppable now. Unstoppable.
Yeah, definitely I am. That's why I was like, I can't wait. All this money I put into people's pockets. I'm ready to buy a house. I want to get a house built from the ground up. I'm ready to buy a brand new car. I'm ready to take over. Like 2020 actually hasn't been as bad, but I think we create our situations.
Yes, and we can make it good. It doesn't have to be all bad,
Yeah. But I just want to tell you guys, keep your head up, man. Regardless of what we're going through, keep your head up. I love you guys.
We love you, Julie. Thanks for coming on, girl.
All right. Take care. Talk to you guys later.
See you later, okay? So that way I can.
I sure will.
Okay. All right. Love you.
All right. Thank you. Love you too. Bye.
I am so happy you guys. I'm so proud of you, Julie, girl. I am so proud of you. And those babies are gorgeous. You are so fortunate to have those babies. Okay, so I want to do something real fast. I see you, Mike. I see you. So I'm fixing to highlight this comment right here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put it all out there. Okay, so this right here. The best support channel for drug addicts. Don't put me in timeout now. It's a shame. Could have saved me from relapsing, but it's all good. I guess if you're not a $2 a month fan, you don't really care. Okay, so first and foremost, this is why it's so important, you guys. If you have a wrench, not to just block people because they said a cuss word. So the other day, Sean, aka Mike, came into the live stream and he said, I'm fucking gonna relapse. I'm fucking gonna go get high. And he was struggling. He has my personal cell phone number. So he called me and said, hey, I got blocked in the chat for saying that I was gonna get high. And so, of course, I immediately went online to unblock him because he is a friend of mine and I was concerned. And I called him back 3 times to check on him and make sure he was okay. Now, I don't feel guilty about anything because, first of all, I'm not the one who blocked you. Second of all, I don't have the control to stop you from relapsing or not, honey. Okay? I'm glad you're here and I love you, but honey, $2 a month don't pay for nobody to love me, okay? Or for me to love anybody. If you think 3 cents a day that I'm making from my $2 Patreons is what's making me love people, then you got another thing coming, okay? I was trying to help you out and, you know, let you know that I cared about you and called you back 3 times to check on you because I was concerned because you did say you was going to relapse. But again, I can't do anything to keep you from relapsing. So you can come in here and say you're going to relapse all day long, but I can't stop you from relapsing. Okay? I can't do anything. I can't control your recovery. And it's not my responsibility to save anybody. So please don't put that on me. Okay? Don't put that on me. All right? I did my part and I made sure you were unblocked and I called you twice, 2 or 3 times after I unblocked you to make sure that you were okay and you ignored my phone calls. So don't put that on me, Sean. It's not cool. Okay. Anyway, so it's not fair. It's not fair. So don't even do that because like I said, I can't, you guys, I could come on here and I could say, I'm stressed out. I'm going to relapse. It's because of everybody on Real Talk Recovery stressing me out. I'm going to go get high today. And you know what that is? That's an excuse. That's an excuse because I still want to get high. Okay? And so don't come over here saying that anybody made you do anything because that's a damn lie. If you want to go out and get high, you're going to go out and get high. I'm not making you do it. I'm not walking you to the dope man's house. I'm not dialing his phone number. I'm not throwing those pills back in your throat. So don't ever come up in here on my channel talking about $2 Patreons are the only people I care about. Y'all got me. I'm okay. But I go above and beyond and I go out of my way. And I went out of my way that day to make sure that you were not blocked, Sean, and to call you after that. So what you did after that is not my fault. I called you. I tried to help you. If you used being blocked on my channel as an excuse to get high, then that is not what I didn't do that. Okay? That is so, it makes me so upset that she would even say that or even insinuate that all I care about is people who pay me $2 a month on my Patreon. If I was all about making money off my Patreon, believe me, it would not just be $2 a month. I would be charging $20 or more a month for every single person. Okay? So please do not come over here acting like that because that's just wrong. Okay? And now that we're kind of like, I want to wrap up. Okay, so we just wrapped up the Mara meeting. Julie, thank you so much for coming on and sharing that. Man, that just made me like my heart so full. Okay, but I gotta talk to you guys about something, okay? I am not the only resource, and I am not responsible for any of your recoveries. Okay? I am not responsible to walk you through staying sober. Okay? Sky is a literal walking example. She has 47 days clean. What did I do? I suggested to her to get busy and get in the middle of recovery. And guess what Sky has done? She has gotten busy. She has gotten in the middle of our chat. She has joined Patreon. She has joined Recovering Addicts group. She has joined Mara. She has been at every single Mara meeting I've been at on the weekends. She is there every single day. The door is open. And she is reaping the benefits of sobriety, 47 days clean and sober, because she has gotten in the middle and gotten busy. I can only sit here and share with other people my experience and suggest. Hold on, Chris. I see it. Hold on. Oh, gosh. Okay, Chris, I got you, baby. I'll call you after this, okay? Okay, so, all right. Thank you, Jessica. And that's the thing, you guys, like, it doesn't matter if you join my Patreon or not. I give everyone my phone number. I reach out to, I do my best. I need you guys to hear me. I do my best. I rack my brain to make sure that I'm keeping tabs, and I try to reach out to everyone I know that needs to hear from me, okay? Some of you guys, I know you're doing good. Like Sky, I know she's kicking ass and taking names right now. I just called her today. She didn't answer the phone because she was probably busy, but I called her today, okay? The other day, I called Mama of Kenny because I heard that she was going through a hard time. I called her to check on her and make sure she was okay. Nikki, I called her today. You guys, I do the best I can to check on people and make sure everybody's okay. But there's so many people in this group that I cannot do it. I cannot call every single person. Okay. And for people to come in and elude that I only help people who pay me $2 a month, that is bullshit. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Corrales. Thank you. Okay. I offer my help for free no matter what. And then if you want to join Patreon to support me, then that helps me. That helps me. Okay. But I will never charge anybody to just help them. I will go out of my way to reach out to anyone struggling. I will help you find resources. I will help you find a recovery family. Hey, Hillbilly family. I will help you find anything for free. Okay. I don't charge people to talk to me on the phone. I give my phone number out every single day. Please go find another YouTuber that has 5,000 subscribers or more that gives their phone number out every single day. Please go find them and then tell me about them. Okay? Because I don't know any. I don't know any. All right? Go find Christina Randall. Ask for her phone number. She's not going to give you her phone number. Okay? Go ask for anybody. Go ask for anybody else on this platform. And they're not going to give you their personal phone numbers. Okay? What has happened here is I have made myself so available that people take it for granted. And they are taking advantage of me now. And it hurts my heart because people are acting like I'm not doing enough. And I do so much. I break my back to help other people. It just makes me so angry. It makes me so angry because I have done everything I can do to help other people. And when I'm hurting, when I'm needing somebody to talk to, do I hear from Sean, who was just in here accusing me of taking $2 from people and only caring about people who pay me $2 on Patreon? No. It hurts me because I called you, Sean. I called you 3 times, and I have it on my phone. Okay, you called me. You said, "Why did they block me?" And I said, "Oh my God, I didn't know anybody blocked you." And so I went right into my computer and fixed it right away and unblocked you, and made sure that I went into my Patreon and I let everybody know, why are we blocking people for no reason? This is my friend. Why did he get blocked? For saying that he was struggling. And then I called you back and I was like, trying to call you back. Are you okay? Are you okay? And you texted me back and said, let me find it. Because I got it. And that's the thing. Like, you guys got me fucking twisted, man. Like, I don't take advantage of people on my channel. I don't only cater to people that pay me money. That's fucked up for you to even insinuate that, man. You know that's fucked up. You know that that's not true. And that's why I'm so angry right now, because that's messed up. Okay, here it is right here. Hey, I'm so sorry. I fixed it, and let the wrenches know. And then he texted me back. I'm not going to read his text messages, but he said, make sure you tell the person, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And I said, I'm going to have to take wrenches away, and I'm so sorry. And then I can also show how many times I called.
Some s'mores.
You know, hold on, Nate. It just is so discouraging, you guys, because y'all know that I go out of my way. Okay. I called everybody out because of you getting blocked, Sean.
Mom.
Okay. I called everybody out over that. And honestly, I'm so sorry. I don't want to make this like a drama live stream, but it's just like, you guys, I know y'all know, and I know Sean knows, and that's why I'm so upset, because I know Sean knows that I go out of my way, and he knows that I'm not just doing that for people that pay me. Like, I have many people I talk to every single day that don't pay me 1 red cent, because it's not about that. Okay.
I want to show them my heli boat.
Okay. Nate wants to show y'all something. Okay, kiddo. Whoa. That break?
It's because he didn't even charge it.
Oh, I didn't know. Anyways, okay. I'm done. It's all good. We're all done. Okay. I'm not mad. It's all good. We're gonna just leave it at that. Okay. We're not gonna argue about it. I don't want anybody to argue. I just want everybody to know. Let's just put it all out there. And if anybody else, in fact, let's go ahead and wrap this up. And if anybody has anything they want to talk to me about, he was just timed out, so he's not blocked, and that'll be fine. Let's just stop. Let's not time or block anybody out right now. Let's all talk about this. Let me get the link, and we're going to get this all out in the open, okay?
I have to tell them something.
Okay, I just dropped the link in the chat. Does anybody want to come up here? Does anybody have a problem? Does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Does anybody have anything they want to say to me? Tell me, please, you guys. I can't help anything or change anything if you guys don't tell me. So if you're not happy with something and you're discouraged, come up here and let me know. I just linked it, and I'll listen, and I will be quiet, because I don't want you guys to not feel like you can't come here. I don't want you guys to think that you are not safe here. You know, I've worked really hard to build a community that is safe and caring and loving and tolerant. And I don't want y'all to feel like y'all can't come here. Hey, Wendy.
Hey, that wasn't right of what he did to you.
Oh, I know. It's okay though. It's okay.
I just hate seeing people cry.
Well, don't worry. It's okay. Don't feel bad for me. I just want us all to work this out. And if anybody has a problem or they feel any type of way, if there's something that I can work on and change to be better here, let me know. I will do anything I can to make it better.
Well, you need to start changing where, because I see people buy drugs here and there.
Here?
No, when I go out in public.
Oh. Well, yeah, that happens in public all the time. I can't do anything about what happens in public. All I can do is what happens here on this channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And plus, I wish this protest would stop. I'm getting really annoying with it.
I know. All we can do is pray, though, okay?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to let you go. Stay positive, okay?
All right. You too.
All right, Wendy. Bye, girl.
All
right.
Okay.
Wendy is so sweet, you guys. We love you, Wendy. Get rid of your hot flashes. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I just wanted to open up the floor. If you guys, I'm not mad at anybody, okay? I just want you guys to know that I work really hard on being here and following through and staying consistent with my channel. And so it makes me sad whenever I feel like you guys maybe aren't happy with that. I go live almost every single day, and I try to stick to a schedule. And so I want to talk about it. If you guys feel like I'm not consistent enough, tell me. I feel like that I'm a pretty consistent YouTuber. I feel like I do a lot more than a lot of other people do on their channels.
You know what? I wish I had a megaphone.
Thanks, Jessica. Love you, girl. I feel like I do a lot here. And so if there's something that you guys think I need to change, let me know. If you guys think I need to do more, tell me. I'll listen. I want to hear what you have to say, So let's go ahead and look at this last week. So this, I think was I live Tuesday and Wednesday? I know I was live yesterday. Okay. I think I was live on Wednesday too. I think I've been live every day this week so far. I might have missed one day this week. Okay. But so far I was live every day. Okay. Hey, Ashley. And so thank you. Thanks, Gypsy. So here, and then next week, let me go ahead and share with you guys what we have going on for next week. Next week, we have Heather coming on Monday to share her story. Okay. Then on Wednesday, we have Christy coming on to share her story. And then on Friday, we have Leanne coming on to talk about grief because she just lost her grandpa. So that's 3 guest speakers next week. Okay.
And tomorrow.
And then I will probably be live Tuesday and Thursday also. So that's 5 days of the week that I'll be live with 3 guest speakers. Is there something that I'm missing here that I need to improve on?
And tomorrow's my birthday.
Boxcar Rick, thank you, baby. Mm-hmm.
Mom.
You love hearing my stories, Ashley. Ashley, aren't you the one who texted me last night on Facebook? Let me see. Okay, everything's cool. We're okay. I love you guys. I'm not mad. I want to know, like, if you're unhappy here or you think I need to do more, come on and tell me. Let's do it. Let's say it. If not, forever hold your peace. You know what I'm saying? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, so I've given everybody a chance. If you're unhappy with what we do here on this channel, please tell me and I'll make changes. Okay. Now for my patrons, I usually go live every Sunday at 7 with my patrons. Okay, and now listen up, patrons. I want y'all to listen.
It ran out of battery.
When I go live for patrons only, there are 44 of you in Patreon. When I go live for patrons only, 10 people show up. So please do not talk about Nicole missed 2 weeks in a row going live for Patreon when not even a third of you show up to the Patreon live stream anyways. And it is uploaded in Patreon, so you can watch the replay. But please believe that I know how many I do, and it's my choice to do it in the first place. So if I miss 2 patron-only live streams, that means I'm slacking when I literally live stream 7 days a week. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Do you guys hear how crazy this sounds? Okay. Okay. So anyway, all right. I'm sorry. I just needed to say that because it's like, I don't think people understand. Like, you're taking me for granted. You're taking me for granted. Okay. You got a good deal over here with Real Talk Recovery. This is like bargain recovery over here. Okay. Please go and find a life coach for $2 a month. Go find one. You will not find one. My friends that do the same thing I do that have YouTube channels charge $100 or more on their Patreon. Okay. I'm telling you guys right now, this channel is about community and group and sharing and helping each other. You will never find somebody that does as much as I do and gives so much of my heart for nothing. Okay. You'll never find it. Okay. And when you do, let me know. Okay, Cece says, can I tell you why I don't show up? I sell Kratom all week and I always forget or I'm busy packing orders. The entire reason I even paid to be a patron is because I don't show up enough. Cece, I love you, girl. And listen to me. That's why, listen, I'm not going to take roll. I was talking to Cindy about it today and I said, do I need to take attendance? I know that you want to be supportive of me. And that's what Patreon is for, you guys. I do so much on this channel that signing up for Patreon is just a way for you to support me. Okay? It really is. Because I give so much of my time and my life on this channel for zero, zilch, nada free. And so when you join Patreon, it really is a way to just support me and show me that you support me. And it's a way to be in our recovery group chat. So basically what you're paying for when you join Patreon is the recovery group chat, the videos in Patreon, and then my phone number. You can call me anytime. But I mean, you could call me even if you weren't in Patreon. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? But you're paying for the group. You're paying for the videos in there. You're paying for the experience with being all of us in there. And basically, it's just a way to support Real Talk Recovery. You know what I mean? It's okay, Sean. I know. I forgive you. I'm not mad at you, Sean. What you came in, it was just the tip of the iceberg, and it just kind of bled over in other things. I'm not mad at you. I love you. If I didn't love you, I would have left you blocked. You know, I love you. I don't want you to not be able to comment. I don't want any of you guys not to be able to comment. I don't want anyone to get blocked by accident. And that's why it means it's very, very important, you guys. If you don't understand addiction and you're blocking people that are reaching out for help, please do not do that ever again. please understand that people are going to come in here and they could be high on drugs and they could be cussing and yelling and screaming, but that's exactly where they need to be, in here with us. Okay? We're not here to judge them or throw them out or make them feel not a part of. This channel is for that, you know? And so when we're going, I wanted the wrenches. I wanted you guys to have wrenches because it shows that you're in my Patreon, that you're special and that you're supporting the channel, right? But if everybody is going to just throw people out and block them, then I'm going to have to do away with wrenches. And I will literally have to make it 2 people. And the reason why I like having so many is because sometimes you guys can't all be here. What if Cindy or Nikki or Merk want to take a day off and they don't want to be at a live stream? Then I have Mama and Carly and Corrales to fill in for their spot. That's why I have so many people with wrenches, because I don't expect you guys to be here at every live stream. I don't expect anything from you guys. I just want y'all to understand that I think what's happening is that you guys, a lot of you guys are expecting things of me. You're setting expectations on me. Okay? And I'm only a human being. I am one person. Okay? I'm just me. That's it. And so when you're putting expectations on me, on this one person for all of you guys, you know, it's hard for me, you guys, and I'm doing the best I can. I'll call you, Sean, after this, I promise. I know, Merk. I know. And so I just wanted, like, if we don't talk about this stuff, you guys, and listen, let me say this again. I'm not mad right now. I am not mad at anybody, okay? I am not mad at anybody, okay? I just want to get this all out in the open. I want to talk about this, and then we'll be done with it, okay? I love you guys, all right? I love you guys. I'm not mad at anybody. We got it all out in the open. Everybody said what they needed to say. If there's anything that you guys didn't get to say that you didn't feel comfortable saying in here, call me. Call me or text me, okay? Let's not take this any further. I don't want to take it into tomorrow. I don't want to take it into Sunday, okay? It's done, okay? All right. Okay. I love you guys. I love you, Sean. I love all my patrons. I love all my Real Talk Recovery family members. I love you all the same. Even if you're not a patron, it doesn't matter to me. I love all of you guys. Every one of you are special to my channel. Every one of you help me in my recovery. Okay? Every one of you are important part of Real Talk Recovery. All right? And so we made amends. Sean is making amends. He says, everybody in the chat, I'm sorry, I'm not myself today. So there we go. We are all on the up and up, okay? We've all made amends. We are all okay. Okay, we're all good, okay, guys? I love y'all. I love y'all. And I love you, Cece. I love you, Cindy. I love you, Carly. I love you, Bobby. I love you, Sean. I love you, Corrales. I love you, Merk. I love you, Nikki. I love you, Mama. I love all my babies. Okay? I love all my babies. Okay? We all make mistakes. We are addicts, right? Y'all know me. I'm an emotional wreck. I get my feelings hurt. You guys might get your feelings hurt. The best thing we can do is talk about it. Okay? So I feel like we did good. I feel like we talked about it. You guys know, like I said, if you didn't feel comfortable talking about it here on the live stream, please call or text me, okay? I will not be upset with you, all right? I will never be upset with any of you guys. We're here. I'm here to help. I'm here to support you. So if you want to talk to me tonight, let's go ahead and I'm going to be right here by my phone. Anybody that needs to talk, go ahead and call me now. And I love you guys, okay? Now, on to the next. Tomorrow, I'm taking y'all to Hot Springs with me, and we're going to the motherfucking lake. So, Y'all better be ready. I got a big old umbrella. I'm going to set my camera up on a live stream, and y'all are going to get to see the party on the lake 4th of July style. Sober style too, baby. Okay? Sober. We're going to have a sober 4th of July birthday for my son tomorrow. All right? So I'm going to take all of you guys with me. And this is how, look at me, you guys. See y'all right now? This is how we work out differences. This is how we handle our problems. We talk about it. We work it out. We're a family here, okay? I love you guys. I'm really fucking proud of you guys right now, all talking into, I'm so proud of y'all. I'm proud of you guys. So this is what we got to do, okay? No harm, no foul. It's all good, okay? I love you guys, and I'm really, really proud of y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at the lake, okay? All right. Love y'all.